Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neillsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Say thank you to the farmers you come into contact with every day. They have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it is an absolute necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us and there will be farm equipment on the roads. Give them your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at Agassiz Precision Ag, we say thank you and have a safe spring.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated. So you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
At Casselton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Casselton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors.
Yeah, I know.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Casselton here on your live event tonight. I'm Alex Everson. I'll be your play-by-play, joined by Travis Lamar, color guy tonight. Start off, I'll go through our starting lineups for both teams. First for the visitors, Garrison. Leading off in left field is Brody Seidler. Batting second, starting on the mound tonight, is Matt Yoakum. In the 3-hole, playing shortstop, Grady Crawford. Batting cleanup tonight for Garrison. In center field is Trayson Eigelhart. Batting fifth, first base, is Gage Roberts. Batting sixth, playing third base, is Cooper Coble. Batting seventh, catching, is Emmett Legge. Batting eighth tonight, doing the DHing, is Ethan Buttman. Batting 9, playing second base, is Mason Skanenko. Playing right field will be Slade Nordstrom. And for the Casselton Haymakers, leading off, playing third base, Carver Kozowski. In the 2-hole, playing second base, Brody Kegley. Batting third, playing left field, Ryan Osmondstad. Cleaning up, catching will be Grayson Lewis. Batting fifth, DHing will be Grady Mueller. Batting sixth, playing shortstop, Jack Everson. Batting seventh, pitching tonight, Bryce Mueller. Batting eighth in right field, Aiden Thummel. Batting ninth in center field, Lucas Christensen. And pitching tonight for the Haymakers will be Keegan Peterson. We'll get started here shortly in Casselton. Until then, we will go to break for a bit.
The the right materials to the finishing touches. You can count on the folks at Casselton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471. Casselton Parks and Recreation provides a wide range of programs, activities, and community events throughout the year. From parks, facilities, shelters, and outdoor spaces, they're perfect for gatherings, recreation, and enjoying a peaceful break in nature. Enjoy Cottonwood Golf Course for a fun and challenging round of golf for every skill level. To book a tee time or to find out more about Casselton Parks and Recreation, go online to CasseltonParks.com. That's CasseltonParks.com.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile Project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Welcome to the 130th Annual Norman County Fair, June 24th through 27th, Ada, Minnesota. FFA Day. New this year, Jindo Bingo, the Big Air ATV show in the R&J Broadcasting Grandstand. Plus free music, basketball challenge, Check 6 Veterans Day, Youth Day, Senior Day, racing, the Mooncats, lumberjack shows, and so much more. For the full schedule, visit NormanCountyFair.com. Norman County
Technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Say thank you to the farmers you come into contact with every day. They have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Casselton on your live event. This is Alex Everson, and I'll be joined by Travis Lamar up here in the booth tonight. First, we'll go through the starting lineups here quick for both teams. First for the visitors, Garrison. Leading off in left field is Brody Seidler. Batting second. Pitching tonight is Matt Yoakum. Batting third, playing shortstop will be Grady Crawford. Clean. This will be Gage Roberts. Batting sixth, playing third base will be Cooper Coble. Catching tonight will be Emmett Legge. DHing will be Ethan Buttman. And batting ninth, playing second base, will be Mason Shenenko. Playing right field tonight for Garrison will be Slade Nordstrom. And for the Haymakers, leading off will be Carver Kozowski, playing third. Playing second, batting second will be Brody Kegley. Batting third, playing left field will be Ryan Osmondstead. Cleaning up and catching will be Grayson Lewis. DHing in the 5-hole will be Grady Mueller. Batting sixth tonight, playing shortstop will be Jack Everson. Starting pitching tonight will be Bryce Mueller. Batting eighth, playing right field will be Aiden Thummel. And in center field will be Lucas Christensen. Pitching tonight for the Haymakers will be Keegan Peterson.
Hang with us, folks. We're having some technical difficulties here, so we're trying to work through it.
Necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us, and there will be farm equipment on the roads. Give them your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at Agassiz Precision Ag, we say thank you and have a safe spring.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
At Casselton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Casselton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Casselton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471. Casselton Parks and Recreation provides a wide range of programs, activities, and community events throughout the year. From parks, facilities, shelters, and outdoor spaces, they're perfect for gatherings, recreation, and enjoying a peaceful break in nature. Enjoy Cottonwood Golf Course for a fun and challenging round of golf for every skill level. To book a tee time or to find out more about Casselton Parks and Recreation, go online to CasseltonParks.com. That's CasseltonParks.com.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the
Running a test here.
How about now?
Leading off tonight for Garrison will be Brody Seidler.
First pitch at 5:36.
Third pitch of the night in there for a strike. The count is 1 ball, 2 strikes for Brody Seidler. Sorry about that. Let's start, folks. We're having some technical difficulties. Nice piece there by Seidler, caught by Carver Kozlowski over there at third.
Second, number 5 pitcher Matt Yoakum.
Strolling to the plate is pitcher number 5, Matt Yoakum for Garrison. First pitch by Mueller, nice one in there for a strike. Bring the count to 0-1. One ball, 1 strike here to Yoakum. Here comes a 1-1 pitch. Misses high for a ball. Three balls, 1 strike here to Yoakum. Mueller, the 3-1 pitch. Misses for ball 4, and Garrison will have their first base runner of the night.
Batting third, number 8, the shortstop, Grady Crawford.
Strolling to the plate now will be shortstop Grady Crawford. Yo, pitch for Mueller in there for a strike. Oh, 1 here to Crawford, fouled off. It's our first XL Energy foul ball of the night. Not a bad night here for baseball. A little bit humid outside, but still sunny nevertheless. Can't complain about these days we can get out here and play. That one rolled over to Kegley at second. Should be a double play ball. Throw misses and hits Crawford in the foot, but he rounded pretty hard. Grayson Lewis with a nice effort there to try and get him on the tag, but it looks like he did miss. Our base umpire for this first game, Quinn Irie, made a good call there. It looked like Crawford made a good effort to evade the tag and make up for his round. Two outs here brings up Trayson Eigelhard. Rolled over to Everson at short. He flips over to Kegley, and that'll retire the side in the first. Head to the bottom of the second. No runs, no hits.
And beyond with the Drain Tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yield and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Welcome to the 130th Annual Norman County Fair, June 24th through 27th, Ada, Minnesota. FFA Day. New this year, Jindo Bingo, the Big Air ATV show in the RJ Broadcasting Grandstand. Plus free music, basketball challenge, Check 6 Veterans Day, Youth Day, Senior Day, racing, the Mooncats, lumberjack shows, and so much more. For the full schedule, visit NormanCountyFair.com. Norman County Fair, Ada, Minnesota, June 24th through 27th. It's where summer begins, the fun now.
Welcome back to Casselton here on your live event. Leading off tonight for the Haymakers will be Carver Kozowski. He's playing third base. Pitching will be Matt Yoakum. First one right on the corner there for a strike. That's a nice pitch. Starts off Kozowski, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Misses just high. A little bit high. Thanks for joining me tonight, Trav. This should be a fun couple of games.
Yeah, I mean, Garrison, obviously a good quality opponent. Traveled all the way down here from up by Minot to get a couple games in. And, good for our kids to see somebody different, see some different pitching styles.
For sure.
After a tough loss last night, I'm sure they'd like to get started here right away and get some base runners and get things started going the right direction.
Yeah, for sure. 2-2 here to Carver Kozowski, and he swings at that. Might have been a little bit outside, but great sequence there by Yoakum to retire the first out. Retire the leadoff batter. Strolling to the plate. Batting second tonight for the Haymakers. Number 2, second baseman, Brody Kegley. First pitch here from Yoakum. That one misses a little bit high. Yeah, I've heard Garrison's got a pretty good record, something like 20-2 or something right around there. So
yeah, that's what we had heard before the game. Always interesting to see. You never know. Nice stroke by Kegley there to get our first base runner.
For sure. You never know, obviously, what someone's record really says about them, but at something like 20-2, you really can't be too bad to have that good of a ratio, I guess, there of wins and losses.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you got 20 wins to 2 losses. You know how to win games. You know how to play baseball the right way. This isn't a big game of luck, so you got to have some skill to be able to put 20 wins together. And
For sure.
I guess the next 7 innings will tell, right?
No kidding. Ryan Osmondstad here, batting third tonight for the Haymakers. That first one in there for a strike. Matt Yoakum seems to be in pretty good control up there. starting off ahead, most of these batters. He looks to be throwing pretty hard. It looks like they got a radar gun on him down there, so we'll try and get a peek at that. Second one in there for a strike as Kegley moves up to second on a stolen base. No balls, 2 strikes here to the 3-hitter, Ryan Osmondstad. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. For the second out of the inning, that'll bring up Grayson Lewis, the Haymakers catcher. See if he can provide some 2-out magic here and take the early lead for the Haymakers. Obviously a guy who can drive the ball and hit a runner in, so we'll see if he can do it with 2 outs, come up big. First one hit on over there to second to Shenenko. Throw it on to first for the 3rd out. Haymakers have 1 hit, no runs, no errors by Garrison. That'll bring us to the 2nd inning on your live event.
The World of Outlaws late models are coming to Norman County Raceway on June 30th, 2026. Infield seating, your chance to meet your favorite National Touring Series drivers, and much, much more. Tickets are available now at ncraceway.com. Order yours today, and we'll see you June 30th, 2026.
With your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the 3-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Welcome back to Casselton here on your live event as we head towards the start of the 2nd inning. Strolling to the plate to lead off the top of the 2nd for Garrison is number 10, Gage Roberts. He's playing first base tonight. So Mueller looks to stay in control as he was that first inning. Had a pretty efficient first. First pitch just missed inside. Looked like a pretty good breaking ball there for Mueller. He'll be pretty reliant on that breaking ball. Likes to mix it up quite a bit. One of those guys who doesn't really overpower you with a fastball, so he's got to lean on mixing it up. So he follows a 1-0 pitch back there to even it up.
They did a good job in the first inning, getting ahead of them and getting some ground ball outs there.
For sure. Looked like a lot of rollovers. 1-1 pitch up and in for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike here to Gage Roberts. 2-1 pitch. Clip the corner for a strike, even it up at 2. Both pitchers so far just painting the corners, not really leaving anything over the heart of the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one misses high for a ball to bring the count 3-2 to the leadoff hitter, Gage Roberts. Payoff pitch. Just missed high.
Always important for a team to get that leadoff guy on, right? Try and move him around any way you can.
For sure. That'll bring up number 4, Cooper Coble. He's playing third base tonight. See if they sacrifice him over to second. Obviously, depends on the coach. You never really know, so we'll see. We'll get a feel for their Garrison's head coach. The first pitch is in there for a strike. Pretty nice of Garrison to travel down here for a random Tuesday game in the middle of the summer, especially on the week of the 4th.
Yeah, it's not an easy drive, that's for sure. It's No great way to get there, no short way to get there, put it that way.
Not at all. And that one drops in between the right fielder and second baseman. Thummel did a good job of making up for it. Probably his mistake there, probably his ball. It was one of those kind of in no man's land, but someone's got to take charge and take care of that one. It was good of Thummel to come up and make the throw to second to get the out anyways.
Yeah, good, smart defensive play, with making sure second was covered and getting the ball in right away. Tough spot for that base runner to be in.
Yeah, for sure. You can't get doubled off, so I suppose it's better to take one out than sacrificing two of them. That brings up Emmett Legge. He's doing the catching tonight for Garrison. His first pitch misses a little bit high for a ball. Mueller trying to get it even here. The 1-0 pitch in there for a strike. As I mentioned, our umpires tonight are Cody Hughes behind the plate. Many people call him Georgia. And on the bases for this first game will be Quinn Irie. Two very good umpires. 1 ball, 1 strike here. That one's flew up. Kind of in the same spot, a little bit closer to the infield. Looked like it drifted in a little, and Brody Kegley roams under it to make the catch for the second out at the top of the second here.
Yeah, you could hear him calling everybody off on that one. There was no question whose ball that was.
For sure. He knew he had to take charge after that last mishap they had to start off the inning. This will bring up the DH, Ethan Buttman, number 17. See if he can provide some life to Garrison with 2 outs here. The 0-0 pitch looked right down Broadway for strike 1 to bring the count to 0-1. Bryce did a good job there, getting back to his ways of getting ahead of hitters. The 0-1 pitch in there for a ball. A little bit inside. Even the count at 1. One and 1 here to Buttman. That one misses just outside. Two balls, 1 strike here to Garrison's DH, Ethan Buttman. 2-1 pitch. Missed just low for a ball. 3 balls, 1 strike. Top of the second inning here. Runner on first. Takes his lead. Pretty conservative lead over there at first. 3-1 pitch. Hit over to Kegley at second. He's been pretty busy tonight. Throws on to Keegan Peterson at first base for the out. That brings us to the bottom of the second inning here from Casselton on your live event.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neillsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argusville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local.
Welcome back to Casselton here on your live event. Leading off the bottom of the second for the Haymakers will be Grady Mueller. So he looks to get things going. Haymakers had a hit in the first inning, but really didn't have much else after that. Starts him 0-2 here.
Yoakum's really been painting that outside really well.
That he has. He's just looking to be efficient, it looks like, and throw it, get right back on the mound, and just keep throwing strikes. And when a pitcher's in his groove like that, it gets hard to get something going. But we'll see if Grady Mueller can do that. 1-2. That one was close, foul ball. Catcher picked it up, just foul, just behind the plate. Good call there by Georgia behind the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Grady Mueller to lead off the bottom of the second inning. Haymakers in this bottom of the second. We'll go Grady Mueller, Jack Everson, and Bryce Mueller. That one's hit past the second baseman. Probably one that should have been fielded, but it was hit pretty hard, and on this turf it obviously just doesn't slow down, and nonetheless it didn't really skip until it about hit his glove, so that's a tough one to field. But
yeah, I mean, a guy like you probably makes that play, but the average second baseman,
I don't know about that. I think that's why they probably moved me to the outfield, because I didn't have quick enough reflexes to make those plays like that. But brings up Jack Everson here. Nobody out as Grady led off the inning with a hit. First one right down Broadway for strike one. Guy like Yoakum is begging for plays like that to be made so he can keep his efficient innings going as he throws that one in there for strike two. Start Everson off 0-2.
Jack's got to have a big battle back here.
For sure. Do a job here with nobody out. Run around first. As he follows that one off. We'll do it again. No balls, 2 strikes. Grady Mueller on first after the leadoff hit. 0-2 here to Jack Everson. He hits this one to second baseman over on, and Taylor made double play there. Nice play there by Garrison. 4-6-3. When Shenenko, Crawford over to Gage Robertson. Nice job there by Yoakum to minimize that damage from the leadoff hit.
Yeah, really solid play by Garrison in the field there.
For sure. As the first one's in there for a strike on the corner. Nice job there by Shenenko to just bounce back from that play that I guess it was ruled a hit, but he knows he could have probably made that play. He had the perfect feed to the shortstop Crawford. The count is even 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Bryce Mueller. Starting pitcher for the Haymakers tonight. And that one's in there for a strike. As we've said, it just looks like he's painting the corners, whether that's outside, the top half of the zone, either one. He's just not really leaving anything over the middle of the plate. That one is fouled off for another XL Energy foul ball. Tonight's game is brought to you by XL Energy, proudly powering communities like Casselton and across North Dakota. Brings the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Bryce Mueller, the pitcher for Casselton. Yoakum looks to get out of this one quick. The 1-2 pitch misses high for a ball, evens the count at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Bryce Mueller at the plate. 2-2 pitch. Rolled over through the 5-6 hole. That's a nice piece of hitting there by Bryce. Especially with 2 strikes, you're just trying to hit something hard, and he did that, and he put it where nobody was.
Yeah, he stayed in it, kept battling, laid off some of the stuff that was outside of the zone, and like you said, just looking to put the ball in play and hit it hard somewhere, and he did that.
For sure, just an impressive at bat there to battle and find a way. So we have our 8-hitter tonight, right fielder Aiden Thummel. He's been hitting well lately. He's had a few doubles. Dang near went deep down in Kindred last Friday, I believe it was. And we'll see if he can continue that.
Yeah, he's the kind of kid, if he can just get a hold of something, he's going to hit it hard somewhere.
For sure. Super strong kid. Looks like Jonah Thulkis in there to courtesy run at first for the pitcher Mueller. The first one is in there for a strike on the inside corner. Runner on first leads off Jonah Thulkis. 0-1 here to Thummel. Fouls that one back to bring the count to 0-2. And he's just never going to get cheated up there. He's going to swing hard in case he hits it.
Every time. Every time. Surprised it doesn't fall down more, you know,
For sure.
as hard as he swings that bat.
For sure. For sure. 0-2 here to Aiden Thummel. The 0-2 pitch. Must have just missed up. That looked pretty dang close there. Big league take, as they say, by Aiden Thummel.
2 strikes. It's hard to look at that, but kudos to him for laying off of it, I guess.
For sure. For sure. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Aiden Thummel. Jonah Thulkis leads off first. And he swings at strike 3. Chased a little bit there. Couple of hits. I don't think any errors. 1 runner left on. Still 0-0 here in Casselton on your live event.
Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Say thank you to the farmers you come into contact with every day. They have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it is an absolute necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us and there will be farm equipment on the roads. Give them your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at Agassiz Precision Ag, we say thank you and have a safe spring.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every...
Batting 9th for Garrison tonight will be the second baseman, Mason Skanenko. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that. I feel like I've said it different about every time he's done something, but see if he can lead off the top of the 3rd here for Garrison, get something going. First pitch inside for a ball from Bryce Mueller. The 1-0 pitch, swung on, fouled over to the coach. Third base coach for Garrison. Even the count at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Popped up pretty shallow. Brody Kegley calls that one, makes the catch. Doesn't really look like he wants to let any more of those drop tonight. He's taking charge right away.
He definitely is, you know, and honestly, besides that ball that was hit out to right field there that kind of landed in no man's land, Garrison hasn't really hit the ball hard.
No.
You know, now I say that, and this guy will probably come out and tattoo it, and all of the Casselton viewers can blame me for that, but Bryce has done a really good job on the mound.
Holy. Because that one's fouled off extremely hard into the Casselton dugout. It looked like everyone flinched there. I don't know how that didn't hit one of the coaches.
Yeah, I'll have to apologize to Coach Shear because that seemed to be tattooed right towards him. So
yeah, for sure. 1 ball, 1 strike here as Garrison turns the lineup over to the top of the order. Brody Seidler, the left fielder. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one swung on and missed. Bring the count to 1-2. The Garrison Titans. It has them as here on the on Game Changer. I know they're the Troopers in for their school.
They are the Troopers as far as school activities go. Same colors though.
Yeah,
same colors.
For sure. I feel like you see that for the most part. The only one of the differences I can think of is a town like Lemoore, red and black for school, and you see their summer ball teams. They're all green and yellow.
Yep.
That one swung on and missed as Bryce is working efficient again here in the top of the 3rd. 2 outs will bring up the pitcher, Matt Yoakum.
Works out a lot better when your colors are the same, right?
Yeah, no
makes
kidding.
your closet selection seem a lot less full of variety.
For sure, a little less stressful on the moms out there.
Yep.
Bryce Mueller starts off Matt Yoakum with a strike there out on the outside corner, giving him a little taste of his own medicine there, painting the outside. The 0-1 pitch just misses inside. It's like a breaking ball there from Bryce Mueller. Two pretty quick outs here from Mueller in the top of the third. He's trying to get his third. That one's hit over to Peterson at first. A nice PFP by Bryce to be their cover. No hits, no runs, no errors, nobody left on in the top of the third for the Garrison Titans, and that'll bring us to the bottom of the third here on your live event.
Ag Country.
At Casselton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Casselton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Casselton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471. Casselton Parks and Recreation provides a wide range of programs, activities, and community events throughout the year. From parks, facilities, shelters, and outdoor spaces, they're perfect for gatherings, recreation, and enjoying a peaceful break in nature. Enjoy Cottonwood Golf Course for a fun and challenging round of golf for every skill level. To book a tee time or to find out more about Casselton Parks and Recreation, go online to CasseltonParks.com. That's CasseltonParks.com.
Welcome back to Casselton here on your live event. The Haymakers will lead off the bottom of the third here with Lucas Christensen, the center fielder. See if Lucas can get it going. It seems like we've been saying that every half inning for both teams, and nobody's really done a whole lot. A couple of hits here and there, but nothing really strung together as the first pitch is in there for a strike. Matt Yoakum really just continues painting the corners. That one is right on the inside corner for strike one. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled off pretty sharply down the line to bring the count to no balls, 2 strikes to Lucas Christensen, center fielder for Casselton. The 0-2 pitch hits him, runs in, and it's a leadoff hit by pitch by Matt Yoakum. Provide a little lead-off life for Casselton as they turn the lineup over to Carver Kozowski, a third baseman.
And you know the way things are going, you take any base runner you can get at this point.
For sure. With the, like you said, with the way things are going, we'll see if Coach Shear will bunt Lucas over, try and get the first runner on second base. I don't think there has been a runner on second base yet. I could be wrong, but.
Now we stole second. Casselton
that's right.
stole second.
That's right. There was. I am wrong. And that pitch misses
Doesn't
high.
happen very often, I know.
Oh, it does. Trust me. And that one misses high for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes here to Carver Kozowski. So we'll see if he can get something going with the count in his favor. The leadoff guy, Christensen, leading off second. Rolls that one down the line, just foul. One ball, 1 strike here to Carver Kozowski in the bottom of the third. You're just joining us. Lead off at the bottom of the third. Lucas Christensen was hit by a pitch to get the party started for Casselton here. One ball, 1 strike here now to Kozowski. Yoakum picks over again.
Carver had a really good spring. It's carried over from the results I've seen so far this summer to having a really good summer so far.
For sure. Looks like he's even turning it up a little bit as that one's in there for a strike. Looks like he might be even hitting a little better than he was in the spring. I know he kind of struggled a little bit, and obviously his struggling is a lot better than most people's average day, but I just know he's a kid who expects quite a bit out of himself because he's pretty talented. Christensen stole second, leads off, and 2-1 pitch. Flown out, kind of no man's land there. Center fielder runs in, makes a good play.
Wow. Covered a lot of ground coming all the way from center to short left there.
That he did. Eigelhart with the nice play there. Brings up second baseman Brody Kegley. See if he can have another one of his hits here. Had a sharp line drive right to the right fielder in the first inning. See if he can do that again and provide the first run of the night. Kegley also a guy who had a pretty good spring and turned it on towards the end. First one in there for a strike.
Yeah, he's one of the top players for the Central Cass Squirrels this year. Had a really good spring. Really good athlete all around.
For sure.
Looking to have a big senior year. And
Yep. Obviously the quarterback for the Squirrels football team. Smart kid. No balls, one strike here to him. That one misses low. Nice block there by Leggy behind the plate. Saved Christensen from moving up to third. One ball, one strike here to the second baseman, Brody Kegley. That one swung on, looked to be drifting out to left field. Wynn looks to be kind of playing with it a little bit out there. No one's really too sure. Obviously, we saw that one drop by the Haymakers, and I don't know. He just didn't look – Seidler didn't look too sure about that one out there.
No, he thought he had it and then took a couple more steps and then a couple more steps before he finally kind of had a track. So that'd be weird. Wind in North Dakota affecting the baseball.
Who would have ever thought, yeah. Who would have ever thought? Brings up Ryan Osmondstad, the left fielder. See if he can provide a big two-out hit to score the first run of the game. That one looks like it. Nice play there by the center fielder. Yet again, no runs, no hits, no errors. One runner left on after three complete. 0-0 here in Casselton on your live event.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile Project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yield and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Welcome back here to Casselton on your live event. Leading off the top of the fourth for Garrison will be the center fielder, Trayson Eigelhart. Made a few nice plays in that last inning. As Trav was saying, in between innings, he covers a lot of ground. He makes a difference out there. Swings through that first one for a strike.
Yeah, I mean, it's always key to get guys out, but guys with speed always seem to be the ones that really put you in danger as a pitcher, right? Yeah. You seem to be more worried about them on the bases rather than the guy at the plate.
For sure. Just speeds everything up. As if you're an infielder, you're rushing to make a play because you know you gotta get rid of it quick or else you'll be there. And 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Eigelhart. 1-2 pitch, misses outside for a ball, evens it up at 2. 2-2 pitch. Fouled off down the line. Nice to stay alive there by Eichelhart. Looked like kind of a defensive swing. Hit it pretty hard, but the ball was a little bit inside, and he found a way to foul it off and stay alive to keep the count at 2-2. That one looked like the same spot, same swing, hit the other way. 2 balls, 2 strikes here again. Bryce Mueller still out there pitching for Casselton. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nice pitch there to a little backdoor slider to get the first out of the 4th. He strikes out Eichelhart. Bring up. Wow, I was wrong that whole time. That was Grady Crawford hitting shortstop. Brings up Eichelhart now, center fielder. Made a few nice plays last inning. Rolls this one over to Everson at short. He scoops it up, throws on the first. That one looked like they were both just a little too casual there. As error could have probably been charged on either one. As Eichelhart reaches on the air, brings up first baseman number 10, Gage Roberts.
Now we'll see if Garrison uses this kid's speed on the base path.
For sure.
They haven't challenged Lewis yet. They haven't had many opportunities to, but I feel like they probably might give this guy a green light here.
Wouldn't be a bad idea in a game like this to try and move your runner up to second so that hit scores him. Who knows? One run may prove to be the difference in this one. Low scoring so far. That one foul. Hits the top of the dugout. It's the top of the first base dugout. Looked like Keegan Peterson thought he might have a chance. That one just a little bit too far out of play. Gage Roberts here walked in his first at bat. It's right on cue. Eichelhart steals second, pass ball. Gage Roberts looks to hit him in here. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. To give us our first run of this game. Bryce Mueller comes set. 1 ball, 1 strike here. That one is hit high in the air out to right field. Thummel calls it, dives. That one drops. Tough play there. That one was really in no man's land. That's Roberts put it right in the right spot there to put himself on first and move Eichelhart over to third. So we got first and third here with 1 out in the top of the 4th. Brings up number 4, Cooper Coble, third baseman for Garrison.
I don't think Brody could have got to that. You know, like you said, it was really hit where nobody could get to it. So
for sure,
good effort by Thummel, just little out of reach.
Yep. That's a tough one there. Can't really blame anyone. Ball it seemed to be drifting like all the rest of them tonight.
Yep.
And Brody was giving chase, and it kept just kind of drifting away, out of reach of both him and Aiden Thummel out there and right.
Bryce could use one of those ground balls now.
Yep.
Get out of this.
Garrison squares around, little safety squeeze action. Bryce looks. Didn't check the runner long enough, threw on over to first to get an out, but Eichelhart comes in to score for our first run of the game and to give Garrison the 1-0 lead here in the top of the 4th inning.
Good execution, a small ball there by Garrison to break the scoreless streak here.
For sure. Not exactly how you want to execute a safety squeeze, but worked out nonetheless. That one's grounded over to shortstop. Everson comes on, makes the play. Couple hits in the top of the 4th to bring Garrison the first run of the game. After 3.5, 1-0 Garrison here on your live event.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Welcome to the 130th Annual Norman County Fair, June 24th through 27th, Ada, Minnesota. FFA Day. New this year, Jindo Bingo, the Big Air ATV show in the RJ Broadcasting Grandstand. Plus free music, basketball challenge, Check 6 Veterans Day, Youth Day, Senior Day, racing, the Mooncats, lumberjack shows, and so much more. For the full schedule, visit NormanCountyFair.com. Norman County Fair, Ada, Minnesota, June 24th through 27th. It's where summer begins and the fun never ends.
The World of Outlaws late models are coming to Norman County Raceway on June 30th, 2026. Infield seating, your chance to meet your favorite National Touring Series drivers, and much, much more. Tickets are available now at ncraceway.com. Order yours today, and we'll see you June 30th, 2026.
For the Haymakers here in the bottom of the fourth, it'll go Lewis, Mueller, Everson. As Lewis leads us off, trying to get that run back. Find his way on here for Casselton in the bottom of the fourth inning. Nice swing there by Lewis. Line drive into left field, and that is that's just how you want to start the starting inning there if you're Casselton, especially after couple of rough errors that gave up the lead, gave up the tie, I should say. Brings up Grady Mueller, the DH. Jonah Tholkus in there to courtesy run for Lewis.
Yeah, Castleton's really going to need to string some good at-bats here together if they want to build some confidence going in the last half of this game.
For sure, for sure. Not really. There's been a few outliers of good hits. Grady Mueller with a nice push bunt there. Dang near found his way on, but nonetheless did his job and sacrificed Tholkus over there to second. Brings up Jack Everson to the plate. Jack looks to build off his 2-for-3 night yesterday and drive in Jonah Tholkus to tie this game up at 1. Yoakum comes set. Yo pitch. In there, and that hit him. Seems like Jack gets hit about every game this year. Every game I've watched, I think he's gotten hit by a pitch, if not 2 or 3 of them.
He does know how to wear it, that is for sure.
Brings up pitcher number 20, Bryce Mueller, to the plate. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Tholkus on second, Everson on first. Nice little start to the inning here for the Haymakers. Let's see if they can build off it and have another Mueller hit. That one's inside, almost hit him. Yoakum starts off Mueller, 1 ball, no strikes. Mueller steps out, takes a sign here. The 1-0 pitch. Misses up and in for a ball to bring the count to 2-0. Bryce just should really be looking for something to drive here to break this thing open. Hopefully get 1, maybe 2 runs if he hits something in the gap. 2-0 pitch. It's not the swing you want there, 2-0. Pretty defensive swing on what looked like a fastball down the middle. 2-1 here to Bryce Mueller. Yoakum the pitch. Paints that corner that he's been hitting all night to even the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Tholkus leads off second. Everson leads off first. The 2-2 pitch. Mueller sticks his butt out. Might drop that thing in there. That gets in there for a hit and kind of bounces away from the center fielder. Luckily for Everson, so he's able to make it over to second. Kind of had to hold up to make sure he didn't get thrown out. Didn't get doubled off, I should say.
The old defensive swing came in handy for him there.
Found a way. That's baseball right there, I suppose. Mueller with his second hit of the night, and he'll be courtesy ran for by Carter Nelson at first. Brings Aiden Thummel to the plate. Bases loaded. 1 out. Let's see if he can drive a ball here and do some damage. Yoakum is in his first kind of real trouble tonight. Pitching. That one's fouled off.
Yeah, he's been in great command all night. This is the first time, I guess, we've really seen him struggle. So it'd be nice if Casselton could take advantage of this. I'm sure they're thinking.
For sure. That one misses high for a ball. Even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here to Aiden Thummel. The 8-hitter for Casselton playing right field tonight. That one missed just up and in. Didn't miss by much. 2 balls, 1 strike. Yoakum comes set. The 2-1 pitch in there for a strike to even the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here. Focus leads off third. That one in there. Got to wear that one. That's an RBI right there. Tie game.
Tough kid, too.
For sure. For sure. Sometimes your instinct just gets the best of you and you get out of the way. 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Aiden Thummel. He swings through that one high to strike out for the second out of the bottom of the 4th. Brings up center fielder Lucas Christensen. We'll see if he can make up for that. Drive a few runners in. Get Casselton their first run of the night and hopefully their first lead of the night.
One swing of the bat from Lucas could do that.
That's for sure. That's for sure. Yoakum delivers.
There it is.
That one gets up the middle. We'll have a
Strong
play at the
throw
plate
to the
here.
plate.
Nice throw. Nice throw there by Egelhart. Just missed the tag. Missed the catch. That one squirts away, and Lucas has a RBI single, a 2 RBI single in the bottom of the 4th. Moves up to second on the throw. It's Carter Nelson moves over to third, and Everson and Tholkus scored on that one. Nice piece of hitting there by Lucas to just get a pitch he could hit right away to give the Haymakers the lead. Wasn't trying to do too much, just got good barrel on it, hit it up the middle.
Made the defense make a play. Great, strong throw by the center fielder. Just couldn't just come up with the play at home, but like you said, great hitting by Lucas.
For sure. Turns us to the top of the order here. Back to Carver Kozowski as the first one's in there for a strike. 2-1 Haymakers here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 2 outs. Lucas Christensen leads off second. Carter Nelson off third. As Carver Kozowski swings through that one. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. As Carver Kozowski looks to clean up his runners out there on second and third. The 0-2 pitch swung through. Few hits, few walks, 2 runners left on base, and Casselton leads 2-1 after the bottom of the 4th here on your live event.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the 3-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply.
Welcome back to Casselton. On your live event, Mueller's first pitch in there for a strike right on the corner to, looks like number 17, Ethan Buttman, the DH. That one hits the same spot. No balls, 2 strikes here to the lead off of the 5th inning. Buttman. Nice pitch there by Mueller to make quick work of Ethan Buttman, get the first out of the 5th inning.
Great start, too, for Casselton. You know, you get momentum kind of shifted to your side after coming through with a couple runs there in the bottom of the 4th, and pitcher starts you off with a strikeout.
For sure. Pitching with a lead as Skachenko, man, I just don't even know how to say that name. Shenenko fouls that one off, and he rolls it over to Everson at short. Everson throws on to Keegan Peterson at first and retires Mason, the second baseman.
Strong throw there that time instead of the lob, and a little more on track for him.
Yep, didn't leave anything up for chance there.
No.
Turns the lineup over to the left fielder, Brody Seidler. Bryce Mueller's first pitch. Breaks in there for a strike. Nice breaking ball. Kind of started at Seidler's head and broke in over the middle of the plate for a strike. It's a tough one to hit as a young hitter. You're thinking about getting out of the way, and all of a sudden it's a strike. And quickly 0-2 here to Seidler. Mueller, the 0-2 pitch. Just misses outside for a ball. Not a bad 0-2 pitch.
No, good waste by Bryce there. Comes back right down the middle and retires the side.
Bryce Mueller with about a minute and a half, top of the 5th there. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on as we through 4.5 here in Casselton on your live event. Castling up 2-1.
.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neelsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Say thank you to the farmers you come into contact with every day. They have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it is an absolute necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us, and there will be farming.
Welcome back to Casselton here on your live event. Casselton will lead off the bottom of the 5th here with Brody Kegley, the second baseman. See if he can stay hot and hit another one hard to right field here. They'll go Kegley, Osmondstad, Lewis here in the bottom of the 5th for the Haymakers. That one, just a little nubber over to the left field, works. Don't always have to hit it hard enough. Found a way on to lead off the bottom of the 5th.
Great start by Casselton here. Get the 2 runs in the 4th, get a 1-2-3 in the top of the 5th, and start this off with a leadoff hit.
For sure. They seem to be turning this one around a little bit. Pretty slow start, slow first 3 innings, but Yeah, I don't know if Mitch chewed them out a little bit or what, but they are seem to be rolling now. As Osmondstad comes to the plate, and that one's in there for a strike. Matt Yoakum still up there dealing for Garrison. No balls, 1 strike here as he picks over. Checks Brody Kegley at first. Yoakum gets back on the mound. No balls, 1 strike here to Ryan Osmondstad, the left fielder. The pitch. That one's driven into left center. Center fielder took a nice route at that, but it kind of skips away from him. And Ryan Osmondstad will be on with a no-out double. Moves Brody Kegley up to third base, and Haymakers are in business. They got second and third here, nobody out. Brings up the cleanup hitter, catcher, Grayson Lewis. Man, Trav, like you said, they Haymakers just keep rolling. They seem to have turned it around there, and they use their momentum to keep going.
Yeah, you know, it's always – if you can get Big Mo on your side, right, like you just want to keep rolling with it, and they've done that so far here tonight.
Yeah, they have. They got those base runners on in the bottom of the fourth, and they didn't really look back as Grayson Lewis rolls it over to short. He'll go home with it. They'll have Kegley hung up between third. They called him out, I guess. Hard to tell from up here. Obviously, it must have been pretty obvious from down there. Georgia was pretty nonchalant with that call. But that's a tough one. I suppose if you're going home, you kind of got to go right away. It looked like Kegley hesitated a little bit, and he got hung up between third and home.
Tried that spin move. Maybe that'll work for him on the football field, but not today on the baseball diamond, I guess.
Yep. That brings up DH Grady Mueller. Osmondstad leads off second. Courtesy runner Jonah Tholkus leads off first. It's the first pitch in there for a strike. It's one thing Yoakum has been just so good at about all night. It's just starting off with that strike one. So much harder. Makes a difference when you start him off 0-1 rather than 1-0. That one's fouled off. Bring the count to 0-2.
And as a hitter, you know, do you start to think first pitch swinging because you know he's typically dealing strikes with that first pitch?
For sure, you got to go out there ready to hit. Because especially with how he's throwing tonight, that's probably going to be one of the better pitches you're going to see all at bat. Other than that, he's living outside, throwing a good breaking ball. Got to be ready to hit that first fastball you see.
And that outside pitch has killed the Casselton hitters tonight.
That's for sure. 0-2 here to Grady Mueller. That one misses just high for a ball. Good take there by Grady. That's definitely a tough one to lay off. Right above the zone. Makes the eyes light up a little bit. The 1-2 pitch, that one's in there for a strike. Looked just a tad lower than the 0-2 pitch, and that retires Grady Mueller. Brings to the plate number 3, shortstop Jack Everson.
No, Jack found a way on his last at bat, and I'd like to see him find a way on here, but with the bat this time, bring one of those guys home.
For sure. The 0-0 pitch to Everson. Misses outside for a ball. Found a way on, came around to score. See if he can hit Osmondstad on second in here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. The 1-0 pitch. Just up for a ball. Bring the count to 2-0. As a hitter, 2-0 here, you really just, as I said before, looking for something to drive, looking for something you can hit to a gap. The 2-0 pitch.
Good
breaking
take.
Ball. Yeah, that was
good
a good
take.
Tough one to lay off of. I know countless times I've swung at that pitch in my day. Never really seemed to get anything out of it. 4-pitch walk to Everson to load the bases here. 2 outs. Bring up the pitcher, Bryce Mueller.
Well, Bryce can help his cause here with a big base hit.
Sure, he can take a little weight off his shoulders, help himself relax a little bit up on the mound. One swing here could really give the Haymakers a little bit of cushion. Yoakum for the second straight inning is in a little bit of trouble. This time at least he has 2 outs rather than his bases loaded, 1 out the last inning. The 0-0 pitch to Mueller. Misses outside for a ball, and I believe he's thrown 5 straight balls now. None really being all that close after being so dominant the first couple innings, painting corners and such. 1-0 here to Bryce Mueller. That one in there for a strike. That was a really good pitch.
That was. Way to battle back if you're him. You know, like you said, struggling with a little bit of your command and comes back with a big strike. And
Yeah,
he's thinking just one good pitch to get out of this inning.
Yep. Hit it anywhere. That one fouled off by Mueller. Bring the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Osmondstad leads off third. Tholkus leads off second. And Everson leads off first here. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th inning. The 1-2 pitch. Misses outside for a ball. Good take there by Bryce Mueller. To even the count at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th here in Casselton. The 2-2 pitch. Driven out to left center. You've seen Eigelhart make plenty of plays out there, and he roams over and tracks that one down for a nice play to retire the side in the 5th.
He's an impressive outfielder.
That he is. 3 left on here in the bottom of the 5th, and after 5 complete, Haymakers are leading 2-1 over Garrison here on your live event.
Your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at Agassiz Precision Ag, we say thank you and have a safe spring.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
At Casselton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Casselton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Casselton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471.
Leading off the top of the 6th inning here for Garrison will be pitcher number 5, Matt Yoakum. Yoakum's really done a good job on the mound tonight, both working efficiently and when he's getting into jams, he's minimizing the damage and getting out. Obviously has had bases loaded past 2 innings and only got out of it with 2 runs. That's pretty dang good as that first one's in there for a strike to him. Mueller just keeps working efficiently. No balls, 2 strikes here to the pitcher, Matt Yoakum, in the top of the 6th. Mueller steps back on, 0-2. Wow, great pitch there from Mueller to keep his momentum going from the top of the 5th and retire the first guy on 3 pitches. Brings up shortstop, number 8, Grady Crawford.
Bryce is rolling, and he's just give me the ball. Let's just get to the next guy.
For sure. We love to see it. That one's right down Broadway for a strike to lead off Crawford. No balls, 1 strike. That one in there for another strike. 0-2 here to Grady Crawford. Mueller winds up, throws. That one fouled off, ruined the immaculate inning there. He was had it going through 5. Still 0-2 here to Grady Crawford. Mueller winds up, delivers. That one just misses outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch, fouled straight back. Nice job there by Crawford to hang around, keep the bat alive, try and find a way on. One ball, 2 strikes. Fouled straight back again.
Good battle here by the batter from Garrison. But credit to Bryce too. I mean, he just keeps coming back, throwing strikes, trying to get that miss where there he gets it.
There it is. Bryce with the second strikeout of the inning and brings up center fielder number 6, Trayson Eigelhart. He's had a few real nice plays tonight out there in the field, really making a difference.
Yeah, he really has. You can see why he's a UJ football commit. You see him ranging out there in the outfield, probably like he does on a football field.
Yeah, for sure. I didn't know that. It's impressive, I suppose, especially now that they're D2 NSIC. It's a pretty high level, no matter what sport you're playing. And that one's outside for a ball. 2-0 here to Eigelhart. Bryce Mueller back on the mound here. Winds up, 2-0 pitch, misses for a ball. See if he can bounce back here. 3 balls, no strikes here. Center fielder Trayson Eigelhart. That one misses for a 4-pitch walk. Pretty uncharacteristic of Bryce after the night he's been having, but it'll happen.
Almost seemed like a different approach there too. Like I'm not going to let this guy hurt me type of approach. Like there wasn't much close where for the last couple innings Bryce has been just all over the heart of the plate.
For sure. You wonder if Bryce knows something we don't there, or what the deal is. But Gage Roberts here, the first baseman, will stand on. Hit that one up the middle. Everson rolls over, makes the play.
Great play by Jack there.
No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on base as Casselton leads 2-1 after 5.5 here on your live event.
Parks and Recreation provides a wide range of programs, activities, and community events throughout the year. From parks, facilities, shelters, and outdoor spaces, they're perfect for gatherings, recreation, and enjoying a peaceful break in nature. Enjoy Cottonwood Golf Course for a fun and challenging round of golf for every skill level. To book a tee time or to find out more about Casselton Parks and Recreation, go online to CasseltonParks.com. That's CasseltonParks.com.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile Project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yield and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation.
Leading off the bottom of the 6th here for the Haymakers will be Aiden Thummel, right fielder. That one misses just high. Matt Yoakum still up there dealing for Garrison. He's really been efficient tonight, getting ahead of hitters, minimizing damage. That one also misses for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes here to Aiden Thummel.
He's really throwing an impressive game. You know, you take away those last 2 innings where he, gave up a couple runs, and last inning where he got himself into trouble. He stayed ahead of the count. He's got the outs that he's needed. Even in the last inning, bases loaded, 2 outs, gets the big out there to keep this a 2-1 game.
For sure, as Aiden Thummel grounds out to the second baseman over there. Skachenko brings to the plate center fielder Lucas Christensen. See if he can come up with another big hit to start this one. At the RBI single, the only 2 RBIs of the night here for Casselton, as that swings through that first one for a strike. No balls, 1 strike here to Lucas Christensen. That one fouled back. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes here quickly. Matt Yoakum pitching to Lucas Christensen. Winds up the 0-2 pitch. In there for a strike, man, that's a good pitch. Just looked like it started on the outside of the plate and kept moving out. And gets a second out of the inning.
He's kind of lived out there all night. I mean, that's honestly, I feel like that's probably where he's had his most success. And Casselton's really struggled to get to that ball when it's been on the outside half.
For sure. Brings us back to the top of the lineup with Carver Kozowski, third baseman. Really high fly ball out there to short left field. Crawford roams over, makes a nice play to retire the side in the 6th. And through 6 complete, we got 2-1 Casselton here on your live event.
Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Welcome back to Casselton here on your live event. Garrison leads off the top of the 7th with third baseman Cooper Coble.
Well, and where we're at in the game, if you're Casselton, you want to get after these guys right away. It's kind of the bottom half of the lineup. Don't really want to see that top half again with just a 1-run lead.
That's for sure. So Mueller starts Coble. 2 balls, no strikes. Mueller looks to bounce back and do what he's been doing all night and just get the first couple outs before he really gives up any damage. The 2-0 pitch rolled over to Kozowski, and that's a fair ball. Hits off Kozowski's glove. Looked like Coble didn't really know. He was kind of half-hearted running to first, and turns out it got away from him. So that's I don't know if that's a hit or an error, probably an error, I guess, off of Carver's glove, but nonetheless, tough play, and Coble doesn't really care if it's a hit or an error. He's on first base.
Well, and if you're Garrison, that's all you're looking for. Just give me base runners. Kind of the same thing, right? Just find a way to get on, put the pressure on Casselton's defense, make them make plays.
Yep. Brings up Emmett Legge. His first one misses outside for a ball. (1-0) here to the catcher, Emmett Legge. Coble leads off first after the leadoff error. That one's flied out to right field.
Looks like we had defensive change out there in right field. That's Jackson Deutsch.
Yeah, didn't even notice, but Deutsch comes on, makes a nice play. Always finds a new guy, like they say, and that saying's right on cue.
Well, and, body similarities between Aiden Thummel and Jackson Deutsch, right? At least Jackson would say their arms are about the same size, maybe.
I don't know if anyone else would, but if you ask JD, he would for sure think so.
Oh, absolutely.
Bryce Mueller gets his first out, brings up Ethan Buttman, the DH. First one fouled straight back. For another XL Energy foul ball. Tonight's game brought to you by XL Energy, proudly powering communities like Casselton and across North Dakota. No balls, one strike here to Buttman, the DH. Coble leads off first. Mueller looks over, comes set. The 0-1 pitch, attempts to bunt. Misses for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes here to Coble. The 0-2 pitch. In there for strike 3. Man, that's a nice pitch.
Got him with that breaker.
Seemed in control all night. He obviously a few mishaps, few 4-pitch walks here and there, but I mean he's still 17 years old. You're gonna have that.
Yeah, it's really been a solid outing, honestly, by both pitchers. I mean,
For sure.
you know, but like you said, Bryce has just been in command of all of his stuff pretty much all night.
Brings up Mason Skachenko, second baseman. That one misses high, up and in a little bit to even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Hence why this game has just cruised along. We've had 2 pitchers that have just been in control, throwing strikes. That one fouled back for another strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here to the second baseman, Mason Skachenko. Coble leads off first. Mueller comes set, the 1-2 pitch, misses outside. Nice stop there by Lewis to stop the tying run from moving up to scoring position. That's plays like that come up big. You never know.
Oh, in a 1-run game, absolutely. I mean, that could be a run saver right there.
For sure. As that one's hit weakly over to the left side of the mound. Mueller hops off. Right on cue. If Lewis would have let that one by, that's a run right there.
Yep.
That's a tie ball game. So we had a little collision over there at first. Looks like we have another defensive change we didn't even notice. Jira Stahl over in there at first. Obviously nothing malicious there. Just a guy trying to make a play and a guy trying to find his way on base.
Hey, you know, great job by Jackson Deutsch there to back that play up.
For sure.
He doesn't back that up. That tying run is definitely home.
Yeah, for sure. Got to do what you got to do as a young guy trying to get your way in there, and let's hope as he grows older he keeps on backing up. I'm sure he will. Turns the lineup over here for Garrison. Here's what they wanted to number 15 left fielder Brody Seidler. 2 outs, so we'll have a mound visit from head coach Mitch here.
Yeah, I gotta believe this is just, hey, focus on the guy at the plate. Let's just get, play good baseball like you guys have all night. Throw some strikes. Make them beat you. Don't go out and beat yourself here.
For sure.
Good chance to settle the boys down and just reshift focus. And
Yep, for sure. I mean, nothing you want more here in a non-conference game, close game. Put yourself in these close situations, high-pressure situations that'll pay off at the end of the year if you can just learn to be in this situation, learn to calm down, make the plays you make all the time, and just, play baseball. So we got Brody Seidler here, as I mentioned. Rolls it over to Everson at shortstop, flips on to Kegley, and that'll end this one. Pretty efficient game here on both sides. And Casselton wins this one 2-1. We will go to a short break, and when we come back, we'll have our game awards on your live event.
Welcome to the 130th Annual Norman County Fair, June 24th through 27th, Ada, Minnesota. FFA Day. New this year, Jindo Bingo, the Big Air ATV show in the R&J Broadcasting Grandstand. Plus free music, basketball challenge, Check 6 Veterans Day, Youth Day, Senior Day, racing, the Mooncats, lumberjack shows, and so much more. For the full schedule, visit NormanCountyFair.com. Norman County Fair, Ada, Minnesota, June 24th through 27th. It's where summer begins and the fun never ends.
The The World of Outlaws late models are coming to Norman County Raceway on June 30th, 2026. Infield seating, your chance to meet your favorite National Touring Series drivers, and much, much more.
Tickets are available now at ncraceway.com.
Order yours today, and we'll see you June 30th, 2026.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbor.
Welcome back here to Casselton on your live event. After that barn burner of a midweek game there, Haymakers coming out on top, 2-1. We have some awards for this game. Our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, Life Takes Energy, Enbridge Energy for Life, was Bryce Mueller, going all 7 innings there of one-run baseball, only gave up 1 hit, and he was just in control all night, just being efficient, getting guys out, getting ahead early, and came out to be the deciding factor in this one. And then the connection of the game, HTC, went to Lucas Christensen on his two RBI single that provided to be the difference in the game.
Yeah, and as far as the precision play of the game, brought to you by Agassi Precision Ag, their center fielder made a ton of great plays, ranging way over in the left field, and honestly, even one play into shortstop. But we talked about it there in the 7th inning, and it's probably a play that gets overlooked a lot. But to me, Jackson Deutsch backing up that overthrow at first base there. He doesn't back that up. It's a tie ball game, and we're still playing. And we're probably talking about different players winning different awards there. So precision play of the game brought to you by Agassi Precision Ag goes to Jackson Deutsch with his solid backup of first base on that play.
We will go to a little break here in between games. I'm sure it'll be 15, 20 minutes, and we'll get going again. But thanks for tuning in. Final score, Haymakers 2, Garrison 1 here on your live event.
Decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argusville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Say thank you to the farmers you come into contact with every day. They have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it is an absolute necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us and there will be farm equipment on the roads. Give them your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at Agassiz Precision Ag, we say thank you and have a safe spring.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
At Casselton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Casselton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Casselton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471. Casselton Parks and Recreation provides a wide range of programs, activities, and community events throughout the year. From parks, facilities, shelters, and outdoor spaces, they're perfect for gatherings, recreation, and enjoying a peaceful break in nature. Enjoy Cottonwood Golf Course for a fun and challenging round of golf for every skill level. To book a tee time or to find out more about Casselton Parks and Recreation, go online to CasseltonParks.com. That's CasseltonParks.com.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile Project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yield and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Welcome to the 130th Annual Norman County Fair, June 24th through 27th, Ada, Minnesota. FFA Day. New this year, Jindo Bingo, the Big Air ATV show in the RJ Broadcasting Grandstand. Plus free music, basketball challenge, Check 6 Veterans Day, Youth Day, Senior Day, racing, the Mooncats, lumberjack shows, and so much more. For the full schedule, visit NormanCountyFair.com. Norman County Fair, Ada, Minnesota, June 24th through 27th. It's where summer begins and the fun never ends.
The world of Outlaws late models are coming to Norman County Raceway on June 30th, 2026. Infield seating, your chance to meet your favorite National Touring Series drivers, and much, much more.
Tickets are available now at ncraceway.com.
Order yours today, and we'll see you June 30th, 2026.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neillsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Say thank you to the farmers you come into contact with every day. They have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it is an absolute necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us and there will be farm equipment on the roads. Give them your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at Agassiz Precision Ag, we say thank you and have a safe spring.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
At Casselton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Casselton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Casselton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471. Casselton Parks and Recreation provides a wide range of programs, activities, and community events throughout the year. From parks, facilities, shelters, and outdoor spaces, they're perfect for gatherings, recreation, and enjoying a peaceful break in nature. Enjoy Cottonwood Golf Course for a fun and challenging round of golf for every skill level. To book a tee time or to find out more about Casselton Parks and Recreation, go online to CasseltonParks.com. That's CasseltonParks.com.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile Project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yield and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Welcome to the 130th Annual Norman County Fair, June 24th through 27th, Ada, Minnesota. FFA Day. New this year, Jindo Bingo, the big air ATV show in the RJ Broadcasting Grandstand. Plus free music, basketball challenge, Check 6 Veterans Day, Youth Day, Senior Day, racing, the Mooncats, lumberjack shows, and so much more. For the full schedule, visit NormanCountyFair.com. Norman County Fair, Ada, Minnesota, June 24th through 27th. It's where summer begins and the fun never ends.
The World of Outlaws late models are coming to Norman County Raceway on June 30th, 2026. Infield seating, your chance to meet your favorite National Touring Series drivers, and much, much more.
Tickets are available now at ncraceway.com.
Order yours today, and we'll see you June 30th, 2026.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neillsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Say thank you to the farmers you come into contact with every day. They have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it is an absolute necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us and there will be farm equipment on the roads. Give them your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at Agassiz Precision Ag, we say thank you and have a safe spring.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get...
Welcome back to Casselton here on your live event. This one will be a 5-inning game, and leading off for Garrison will be number 15 catcher Seidler. Everson starting on the mound, and that first one hit super hard at Ryland Boulder over there at third, bounces off his glove for a leadoff base runner for Garrison here in the second game. Matt Yoakum, the starting pitcher from game one, will be playing center and batting second here for Garrison in this second game. That one's just low for a ball. Seidler leads off first, and second pitch fouled back. Even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike as your first XL Energy foul ball of the game. Proudly powering communities like Casselton and across North Dakota. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Matt Yoakum, center fielder. Everson delivers. That one fouled off again. One ball, 2 strikes to Matt Yoakum. As Seidler leads off first. The 1-2 pitch fouled back again. Garrison in the second game will go Brody Seidler catching, Matt Yoakum playing center field, Grady Crawford playing shortstop, Trayson Eigelhart playing second base. The 1-2 pitch again. Hit through the 3-4 hole for a hit. Garrison starts off the second game with 2 base runners, brings Grady Crawford, the shortstop, to the plate. After Eigelhart in the 4 hole will be Gage Roberts playing first base, Cooper Coble playing third base, Emmett Legge playing right field, Slade Nordstrom playing left, and pitching will be Mason Skachenko. Everson comes set, delivers. That one's high for a ball. 2 runners on, nobody out here for Garrison to lead off the second game. That one in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Jack's just looking to get an out here just to kind of settle in, get the second game going the right way.
That one misses just high. The Haymakers pitching Everson, catching Jonah Tholkus. That one fouled straight back. Over at first base is Jarrett Stahl. Second base, Grady Mueller. Shortstop is Cole Boer. Third baseman in this nightcap is Ryland Boder. We'll go around the outfield. Left field is Jackson Deutsch. Center field, Carter Nelson. And in right field is Carver Kozowski. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Grady Crawford. for the Garrison Titans. Everson comes set, the 2-2 pitch. Rolled over to first base. Giristal eats that one up and gets the first out for Casselton here in the nightcap. Yoakum on second. Seidler on third, and brings up Trayson Eigelhart with one out here in the top of the first for the Garrison Titans. Everson delivers. That one in there for a strike. For this nightcap, we have Quinn Irie behind the plate and Georgia Hughes on the bases. No balls, one strike here. The Eigelhart, that one misses just high for a ball.
That first game really hummed along. You know, it was a quick, efficient game by both sides.
For sure to be that one hit high out to left field. Jackson Deutsch reads it, comes up, throwing. Runner will tag, fake a tag. Not a bad throw by Deutsch. Deutsch a little bit up the line, but nevertheless held the runner at third. But yeah, you're right, Trav. That first one moved along to be moving in the second game by 7:24 is pretty dang good.
And now Jack's one pitch away from getting out of a little bit of a jam here.
For sure. 2 outs brings up first baseman Gage Roberts. The 0-0 pitch. In there for a strike. Looked like it was right on the corner. Gage Roberts steps back in. No balls, one strike. Everson working out of the windup. That one in there for another one. Quickly 0-2 to Gage Roberts. Seidler leading off third. Yoakum leading off second. Both lead-off base runners for Garrison. The 0-2 pitch. Foul tip in there for a strike. That'll get Everson out of the jam as we head to the bottom of the first here. 1 run, no runs, 1 hit. 2 left on for Garrison. 0-0 on your live event.
Someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
At Casselton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Casselton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Casselton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471. Casselton Parks and Recreation provides a wide range of programs, activities, and community events throughout the year. From parks, facilities, shelters, and outdoor spaces, they're perfect for gatherings, recreation, and enjoying a peaceful break in nature. Enjoy Cottonwood Golf Course for a fun and challenging round of golf for every skill level. To book a tee time or to find out more about Casselton Parks and Recreation, go online to CasseltonParks.com. That's CasseltonParks.com.
Welcome back to Casselton here on your live event. One time around the field for Garrison Titans. Pitching is Mason Skachenko. Catching will be Brody Seidler. Over at first base is Gage Roberts. Second base is Trayson Eigelhart. Shortstop tonight is Grady Crawford. Playing third base, Cooper Coble. In left field, Slade Nordstrom. Center field is Matt Yoakum. And in right field is Emmett Laggy. Batting order for Casselton will be leading off, Jack Everson. Batting 2, Jackson Deutsch. And the 3-hole, Carver Kozowski. Cleaning up tonight, Carter Nelson. Giristal batting 5, Jonah Tholkus batting 6. Batting 7, Cole Boer. Batting 8, Rylan Boder. And rounding us off is Grady Mueller. Strolling to the plate. Lead-off batter, pitcher, Jack Everson.
Did a really good job in the top half, battling back to get out of that jam. Now let's see if he can start the offense off with a nice at bat here.
For sure, give himself a little bit of help here as Mason Skachenko pitches here for Garrison. That one up and in for a ball. Jack did a good job. He got himself into a little bit of trouble right away, but found his way out of it. It's a 1-0 pitch up and in for another ball. 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0 here to Everson in the bottom of the first inning. That one in there for a strike. Looks like Skachenko is bringing it pretty good too. Definitely no. When you got, do they even have a sub in the dugout? It doesn't look like it on the lineup. They don't have one listed. But when you got 9 guys, they're obviously all going to be pretty solid. Play a lot of baseball.
Yep. And he's quick. He gets the ball. He's ready to throw. He's ready to go right away.
For sure. You love to see it. Getting a nice rhythm. 2-2 pitch is hit up the middle from Everson for a leadoff single. That was a nice pitch there by Skachenko. Outside corner. Everson kind of leaned out and hit it in center field for a single.
Great at bat by Jack. I mean, so it begs the question, right? I mean, we all know Willard's the best athlete of the Everson boys. Who's number 2?
Really, Jack's putting up a good fight there for number 2.
Yeah.
Brings up Jackson Deutsch, the left fielder. Rolls it over to third base to Coble. Throws it over to second to get the lead runner. Everson out. Nice play there by Coble to get the lead runner. Deutsch hopping on the first pitch he sees. Brings up Carver Kozowski to the plate.
Casselton likes to see Carver get hot here. I mean, he's one of their quality players that they get to put out there, and when he's rolling, they're rolling.
For sure. That only takes one pitch for Carver. He could perfect throw there by Seidler. Retires Jackson Deutsch at second base. Wow, perfect throw, perfect tag. And just like that, bases are empty for Carver Kozowski. We'll see if he can start the Haymakers again. But yeah, only takes one pitch for Carver to get going. He could definitely drive one over that left field wall to get himself rolling. That one's high. I believe the first pitch was a strike, 1 ball, 1 strike. Carver just one of those kids, works his butt off. Good kid, humble. Don't really know if you can think of a bad thing to say about him.
No, he's kind of a coach's dream, right? Does everything you ask him to do. Always wanting to get better. You've really seen that in his approach with baseball. Started at the JV level as a freshman, worked his way onto that postseason roster.
Sure, as he hits that one down the line, see if he can turn it into a double. Rounds first hard, but gets held up. Nice job there by Nordstrom and left to get that one in. That Carver hit that one hard down the line, and just like we were talking about, that might be the thing that gets him going. Brings up Carter Nelson, center fielder, to the plate. You coached Carver in wrestling, Trev?
I did, yeah. This last year he was unable to wrestle. Dealing with some back stuff, and really wanted to, make sure that he was healthy for baseball. Baseball is his first love, no doubt about it. And but we kept him busy. He got to stay part of the team. He was kind of our audio video guy, making highlight videos for both the boys and the girls team. Running music at our home duels, for walkout songs and stuff like that. Did a great job for us.
For sure, yeah, just a team guy.
Yeah, he really is, and just, great kid to have around everybody else, and big supporter of everybody. So
yeah, for sure. He's the guy you want to keep around, whether he's wrestling or if he's hurt.
Yep.
2-0 here to Carter Nelson. Skachenko comes set. 2-0 pitch in there for a strike. He did a nice job there hitting the corner. I think the Garrison head coach heard me struggling with Skachenko's last name and decided, let's put him on the mound here so he has to say his name every other pitch.
You'll remember this a week from now.
That's for sure. That one will check swing, fouled back by Carter Nelson. 2 balls, 2 strikes here in the bottom of the first. 2 outs. Carver Kozowski leads off first after his single down the line. Skachenko comes set, the 2-2 pitch. Hit on, fielded. Skachenko throws over to first for the 3rd out of the inning. Tied at 0 after the first on your live event.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile Project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yield and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca.
Leading off the top of the second inning here for Garrison will be third baseman Cooper Coble. That one rolled over to Cole Boer at shortstop. Boer comes on, makes a nice play, throws it over to Jared Stahl. 6-3, first out. Nice quick work there by Everson to retire Coble. Brings up right fielder number 3, Emmett Legge. Nice play there by the youngster Cole Boer.
Yeah, great start to the inning here for Casselton. You know, get that first out. See if they can make this a quick one again. Get back to the plate. Start getting some hits again.
Yep. Everson winds up to Legge. That one fouled back. No balls, one strike here. Emmett Legge. Everson winds up the 0-1 pitch. Misses outside for a ball. Jonah does a good job back there at everything he does, I guess. Stopping, doing anything to stop it. Framing pitches, he does it all pretty well.
Yeah, he's a quality young catcher. There's no doubt about it. And with the graduation of Lewis, I'm guessing that's one kid they'll look at to put behind the plate next year for school ball.
For sure. 1-2, misses outside. Yeah, it'll be fun to see how Brent Nelson does in his first year as head coach for the Squirrels next year.
Yeah, he's excited about it. And the interview process and talking to him afterwards, and we've already met a couple times. He's had questions about next year, and he's got a plan that he wants to put together, and he's got a lot of great young kids to work with for next year's squad.
Yeah, for sure. It'll be cool to see. Great young guy. Everson picks up the strikeout there, 2-2. Brings to the plate left fielder number 2, Slade Nordstrom. Nobody out, nobody on, 2 out here. The top of the second. Everson back on the rubber, winds up the pitch. Misses inside for a ball. Everson lines up. The 1-0 pitch. Fly pretty high out there down the right field line and drifts out of play. Both Jared Stahl and Carver Kozowski had pretty good read on that. If it was in play, they would have probably caught it. That one drifts just a little bit too far out. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike here to Nordstrom. The 1-1 pitch. It's in there for strike 2, right on the corner. One-two pitch, swung on and missed to retire the side. 1-2-3 inning for Jack Everson here after 1.5. Score still tied at 0 on your live event.
Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Welcome to the 130th Annual Norman County Fair, June 24th through 27th, Ada, Minnesota. FFA Day. New this year, Jindo Bingo, the big air ATV show in the RJ Broadcasting Grandstand. Plus free music, basketball challenge, Check 6 Veterans Day, Youth Day, Senior Day, racing, the Mooncats, lumberjack shows, and so much more. For the full schedule, visit NormanCountyFair.com. Norman County Fair, Ada, Minnesota, June 24th through 27th. It's where summer begins. The
Lead off the bottom of the second inning here for the Haymakers will be Jairus Stahl. That one hit sharply over to first and caught by first baseman. Nice play there by Gage Roberts. Nice swing there by Jairus.
Yeah, good cut on the ball. Just hit it right at him.
For sure. That's baseball. You just get unlucky. Brings up catcher, number 7, Jonah Tholks. Just a good age of baseball players here. You got, obviously, Jairus who just hit. You got Jonah here, and you got, looks like Cole on deck. Pretty good core of this lineup tonight is that 16-year-old group that's going to be juniors in school. So, yeah, good group of kids. Had the pleasure of coaching them last year. Nothing but fun. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Jonah Tholks. That one misses low for a ball. Matt Skachenko, Mason Skachenko, likes to get back on that mound and be efficient. The 2-1 pitch, low for another ball. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, there's no wasting time in between pitches for this guy.
For sure. He one of those guys that likes to get in a rhythm. And Jonah hits a single into left field off the end of the bat. That's just baseball right there. You see Jairus, the at-bat before, absolutely scorches one. Gets out. Jonah hits one off the very end of the bat, and it's a hit. So it's just how it works, I guess.
It's a funny game, right?
It is. It is. Brings up number 11, shortstop, Cole Boer. Tholkus leads off first with 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. Skachenko comes set, delivers. That one's high for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes here to Cole Boer. Boer squares around a bunt. Looked like a little fake bunt steal. Also, another great throw by Seidler behind the plate, but that one skips away. And Jonah's in the second with a stolen base. Looks like head coach Mitch Shear put on a fake bunt steal there to move Tholkus over. See at a lot of younger levels of baseball, that one works about every time. 2 balls, no strikes here to Cole Boer as Tholkus leads off second.
So as a coach here, 3-0, 1 out, runner in scoring positions. You got the green light with you?
As a 16-year-old, I mean, it's a tough one. Second game, I mean, you're just trying to obviously get in a rhythm, but you see there, obviously, he didn't have a chance to swing even, but, man, that's a tough one. Probably depends on the hitter. And that, what about you, Trav?
I think you hit it on the head, right? It depends on the hitter. You know, how confident are they? How have they been swinging the bat? You know, I guess I'm more apt to let him swing, let him go for it.
Nothing wrong with that.
But like you said, you know, that one low and away, could tell right away, no chance to swing at it. So
for sure. Definitely one of those situational things, and probably more apt to in a second game. Let him swing away, I guess, here, and especially in a 5-inning game. But nevertheless, brings to the plate Rylan Boder, third baseman. The count is quickly 2-0 to him. That one in there for a strike to bring it to 2-1. Tholkus on second, Cole Boer on first. After Tholkus' single and Boer's walk, the one out here to Ryland Boder. The 2-1 pitch in there for a strike to even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Skachenko comes set. 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for a strike.
Yeah, good cut by Ryland. Just couldn't make contact. You know, it's not always the easiest thing to do, right?
For sure. Tough pitch to hit there. Skachenko threw it in a good spot, whereas probably right on the edge of the strike zone, up and out. It's a tough pitch to hit. If a guy's throwing hard at all, it hard to catch up to. It brings up Grady Mueller. He's playing second base in this game. First pitch in there for a strike. So like Skachenko is trying to just live on that outside corner, try and get those swing and misses. It's the 0-1 pitch to Mueller. Swung on, fouled straight back.
Grady had some good battles in the first game and came out on top. Let's see if he can do it here in game 2.
Without a doubt. No balls, 2 strikes here, Grady Mueller. Skachenko looks at Tholkus on second. The 0-2 pitch, fouled back. 0-2 again. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Second baseman Grady Mueller. Skachenko comes set. Takes a long look at Tholkus over there at second. And the pitch. Strike 3. Nice breaking ball there by Skachenko to retire the side. No runs for Casselton on 1 hit. 2 runners left on, and we are still tied at 0 after 2 on your live event.
The World of Outlaws late models are coming to Norman County Raceway on June 30th, 2026. Infield seating, your chance to meet your favorite National Touring Series drivers, and much, much more.
Tickets are available now at ncraceway.com.
Order yours today, and we'll see you June 30th, 2026.
Your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the 3-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
Leading off the top of the 3rd inning here for Garrison is pitcher Mason Skachenko. Everson delivers. First pitch in there for a ball, just inside. 1-0 here to Skachenko. The 1-0 pitch. This is outside for another ball. 2 balls, no strikes. .3-0 here to Mason Skachenko. You know, Trav, this game is pretty dang similar to the first, as we have had a couple scoreless innings and both pitchers kind of just being pretty efficient. Not many base runners on either side.
No, and, you know, when Casselton got those base runners in the first, you know, Garrison did a good job getting the guy out at second with a beautiful bang-bang throw and tag on the steal attempt, and really battled out of it.
Long at bat there from Skachenko that ends with a leadoff walk. Turns us over to the top of the lineup with Brody Seidler, the catcher. this game keeps going anything like the first, we'll be out of here at about 45 minutes, I think.
I think you're right, as long as one of these two teams can find a way to score a run, right?
We might play all night. Garrison might get home at about 4 o'clock in the morning. Everson looks over. That's Skachenko on first. Comes set. Pitch to Seidler. High fly ball. Doesn't look like left fielder Deutsch can see it, but Boer ranges back and makes a nice play.
Yeah, good range by Cole there to get back behind third base, deep,
sure.
Make that play.
Sure, to run and make the play. It's probably Deutsch's ball all the way, but he didn't read it off the bat, so that nice of Cole to pick up his teammate and go make that play. One out here brings up Matt Yoakum, center fielder in this nightcap. He pitched really well in that first game.
He really did. He kept Garrison in that game. Got the right pitches when he needed them.
Dolkus's throw gets into center. As Skachenko steals second base. Everson looks on. Yoakum at the plate. Everson comes set. The pitch. Strike. Swinging strike. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Matt Yoakum. Everson comes set again. Looks on to Skachenko. The 1-1 pitch. Inside for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike here in the top of the third inning. The 2-1 pitch. Hit hard out in the right field, and Carver Kozowski fields that one cleanly. Skachenko will move up to third base on the single by Yoakum. Brings to the plate shortstop number 8, Grady Crawford. First and third here with 1 out in the top of the third inning. This is kind of, I guess we had second and third in the first for Garrison, but 1 out here, first and third, almost the most action we've had this game, biggest threat, I guess.
And if you're Jack, you're hoping you can get that ground ball double play, get yourself out of this inning here.
Sure. That one runs in, almost hits Crawford. Like to see a nice ground ball to either Boer or Mueller up the middle and see if they can turn one here. Everson comes set, throws that one, driven high out to center field to Carter Nelson. He makes the catch, but that'll bring in our first run of the game, and Skachenko tagging up. Nice job done there by Grady Crawford to just get a ball in play, get one deep enough to allow the runner on third base to tag.
Yeah, good at bat. I mean, obviously, it doesn't show up in your average and stuff like that, but great sacrifice fly for him. Garrison trying to get out of here with a split with the Haymakers. And
For sure. Just way to get a job done there. Trayson Eigelhart comes to the plate. He's playing second base in this one. Everson starts him off with a strike. Yeah, if you're Garrison, you'd hate to come all this way to lose, drop both of them. You got to salvage the split here. Everson comes set, delivers that one in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes to Trayson Eigelhart.
Yeah, especially like game 1, they played a really well, played a good game. Pitcher threw a great game. Just came up 1 run short.
For sure, so, just a quality baseball game all around.
If they can manage to get one here, we got to go home feeling pretty good about themselves.
For sure, especially obviously they're kind of playing up a class. They play Class B Legion. They're a very quality team in that, but you're still playing up a class as Eigelhart singles into center field. Nice at bat by him, but nevertheless, 2 good teams out here. Obviously, Haymakers' record doesn't really show it as much as Garrison's does, but they're playing tough competition every night.
Yeah, and great non-conference game for both teams, right? Casselton gets a team from the West, yeah, they're down a division, but they're also a really quality team. You saw that in the first game. You're seeing it here in this game. And
For sure.
Garrison, I guess the only bad part about playing over here is the 3.5-hour bus ride, but get to come and play against a quality team, really test yourself, and, try and get yourself ready for postseason play.
For sure. First pitch in there for a strike. That one driven out to left, driven well. One hops the fence, and Deutsch is not going to have a play. That's going to bring in 2 runs. Double there by Gage Roberts brings our score to 3-0 Garrison. Nice piece of hitting there by Roberts. That ball is crushed. Brings up Cooper Coble to the plate, third baseman, number 4.
That's probably the best hit ball we've seen all night.
Yeah, without a doubt. There hasn't been many balls hit very hard at all. I guess in the first game, I think that was Osmondstad had one that he hit to left center, but without a doubt, that ball was crushed. Cooper Coble watches the first 2 for balls, and it's 2-0 here quickly to him. Everson looks on, the 2-0 pitch in there for a strike.
Yeah, if you're Jack here, I guess you're just worried about getting the guy at home here.
For sure.
Try and get this out, minimize the damage to 3 runs, and hope that your offense can pick you up here in the, in the bottom half.
Yep. Hard to you're not going to win many or sweep many doubleheaders on the night if you're only scoring 2 runs anyways. So you got to look to put something together here on offense for the Haymakers.
For sure.
2 balls, 2 strikes. That one gets by. Rare missed ball by Tholkus behind the dish. Brings our count to 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Coble moves up on the pass ball. Gage Roberts moves up on the pass ball. Coble stands in, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. High towards the pitcher's mound. See if Everson can make a play, and he comes on and makes that one to retire the side. After 2.5, Garrison leads 3-0 on your live event.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neillsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision.
Welcome back to Casselton here on your live event. The Haymakers will start at the top of the order with Jack Everson here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Skachenko starts off with the ball in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes.
Jack trying to help his cause here, become a base runner.
Sure. That one followed straight back. We'll see if catcher makes a nice play. Brody Seidler, man, he's had a few nice plays tonight. He had that one runner thrown out at second. And,
yeah, really been solid for him behind the plate.
Sure, that's never an easy play to make. But surprisingly enough, I was up in the Babe Ruth tournament this weekend in Casselton. I think we were perfect on catcher pops. Not one Babe Ruth kid dropped one. It was
That's
unreal.
pretty good.
Yeah. Brings up Jackson Deutsch. He hits it pretty hard up the middle. Oh, nice play there by Trayson Egelhart. to retire Jackson Deutsch, and we have 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the third to bring up Carver Kozowski, third baseman.
I know we said it in the first game, but Egelhard, he's really impressed me tonight. He's an impressive athlete, impressive baseball player.
That he is. Sorry. Excuse me, Carver Kozowski, the right fielder in this nightcap. Yeah, Egelhard has just made a difference everywhere he's been tonight. He, tracked many balls down in the outfield and tracks that one down up the middle. That's weird play over to first. Nice to field that. Nice PFP there to retire the side. 1-2-3 in the bottom of the third here. And after 3 complete, Garrison leads 3-0 in Casselton on your live event.
Thank you to the farmers you come into contact with every day. They have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it is an absolute necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us, and there will be farm equipment on the roads. Give them your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at Agassiz Precision Ag, we say thank you and have a safe spring.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
At Casselton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Casselton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Casselton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471. Casselton Parks and Recreation provides a wide range of programs, activities, and community events throughout the year. From parks, facilities, shelters, and outdoor spaces, they're perfect for gatherings, recreation, and enjoying a peaceful break in nature. Enjoy Cottonwood Golf Course for a fun and challenging round of golf for every skill level. To book a tee time or to find out more about Casselton Parks and Recreation, go online to CasseltonParks.com. That's CasseltonParks.com.
At Bank.
Welcome back to Casselton here on your live event. We have a few defensive changes here for the Haymakers. Ryan Osmondstad will come in to pitch, and Keegan Peterson will come in to play second base.
You know, if you're Garrison now, it's kind of like the role reversal from game one when momentum shift all the way to Casselton. Now it seems like momentum shift back to Garrison. Got on the bats and then had a quick 1-2-3 and are looking to maybe add some insurance runs here.
For sure. Emmett Legge looks to lead them off here and keep the momentum going. 3 balls here to him to lead off the top of the 4th inning. That one runs in and hits him for ball 4. 4-pitch walk from Ryan Osmondstad. Puts the leadoff runner on, and Emmett Legge, Slade Nordstrom, the left fielder, strolls to the plate to look to keep this thing going, keep the momentum going for Garrison, like you said earlier, to try and kind of send them all home on a high note after losing that first one. Is that one low for a ball?
Ryan's been right there. He's just missing. You know,
yeah, everything's right around. It's not like he's throwing balls behind the hitter or anything. They're all borderline pitches that just went the wrong way. That one's fouled off down the line. Even the count at 1. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Slade Nordstrom in the top of the 4th. Emmett Legge leads off first after a leadoff walk. Osmondstad comes set. That one softly flew out to right field. Carver Kozowski coming in, fielding that one quick and getting it in. We got a single for Slade Nordstrom. Brings up the pitcher, Mason Skachenko. Yeah, basically just like the first game, but roles reversed here. You got a couple of leadoff guys on. Skachenko coming up to see if he can do some damage here and knock him in, but Garrison just using the momentum they built on both offense and defense to carry themselves in this one.
Yeah, and right now, if you're Coach Shearer, you just kind of want to see your guys battle back and trying to, show that competitive fight and get themselves back in the game here.
Sure, stop the bleeding a little bit.
Yeah, not the start to the inning that you were hoping for, but see some grit and resiliency here. And
For sure. Even though it's a non-counter, you still just want to win anytime you're out there. That swing and miss brings the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes here to the pitcher, Mason Skachenko. Osmondstad comes set. Looks at Leggy on second base. 1-2 pitch in there for a strike 3.
Great battle by Ryan there to come and get that first out.
Sure, like you said, to battle back and just show some resiliency there. Coach Trav up here in the booth. Turns us over to the top of the lineup with catcher Brody Seidler. He's really made a difference on this game, too, behind the plate.
He really has. Like you said when you're talking like with Grayson in the first game and Jonah here in the second game, you got a quality guy behind the plate. You're saving base runners and quite frankly runs just by having somebody good back there.
For sure. It is a difference maker. Osmondstad. Looked like he went there, yep. Quinn Irie said he went around. Bring the count to 0 balls, 2 strikes.
As a pitcher, having a quality catcher back there, it's just got to, you just got to feel a little more confident, and you can kind of throw whatever because you know that even if you miss, that guy back there is going to make a stop.
That's for sure. Just love to just have a team guy back there looking to do anything he can to keep that ball in front of him. No balls, 2 strikes here to Brody Seidler. Osmondstad comes set. The 0-2 pitch. Just misses outside for a ball.
Yeah, good miss by Ryan. Try to get him to chase, maybe get an easy strikeout.
Sure, after a few foul balls, you got to try something different. 1-2 pitch. Hit pretty hard out to left field. That one's drifting foul. We'll do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Brody Seidler's doing a good job here of just hanging around, finding a way to, trying to find a way on to help his team out. The 1-2 again. Osmondstad looks on, takes the pitch, takes the sign. Steps off.
Banana ball, that's a strike. I know your affinity for banana ball now, so.
Not a fan. Know you're listening, Grandma. I'm still not a fan. And that one misses low for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
They do put on an entertaining product, though, right?
They do. You can't deny that. That's for sure. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Osmondstad, 2-2 pitch, misses just high for a ball. Brings our count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. This has been a long at bat here by Seidler, probably one of our longest ones of the night, especially time-wise. 3-2 pitch, misses high for a ball. Loads our bases. Brings up number 5, Matt Yoakum, playing center field tonight.
And these were the guys that kind of hurt us in the last inning. It started off with Nordstrom getting on, and the rest of the guys just kind of following suit, and we're kind of having a repeat here, if you will.
For sure. See, flies that one out to right field. Carver Kozowski's got a nice read on that. Comes up, makes the throw a little bit up the line, but just the threat, I guess, of Carver's good arm kind of holds the runner at third. And fly out by Yoakum brings up shortstop number 8, Grady Crawford. See if he can, 3-batter can hit the ball hard here and bring in a few runs at the top of the fourth and not leave the guys out there. So you got bases loaded, 2 outs. Osmondstead comes set. That one right down Broadway for the first strike of the at-bat. No balls, 1 strike to Grady Crawford. Osmondstead comes set. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Right on the corner. Wow, that was a great pitch.
That was a great pitch. You know, he's been trying to get that corner call, and he's just been missing just slightly. There he painted it perfect.
Yep. Just a ball or so more in, and that gets the call from Quinn. That one inside. Kind of took a weird hop. It almost looked like it hit him.
That's kind of what I thought too, but
obviously they got a better view than us. Looking through this dirty window. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Grady Crawford. Osmondstead comes set, tries to get out of this jam. The 1-2 pitch. Rolled over to Keegan at second base. Throws on to Jerry Stahl to retire the side in the fourth. Nice job there by Osmondstead to get out of that jam. After 3.5, 1 hit. They leave 3 on, and same score, 3-0 Garrison.
The lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile Project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Welcome to the 130th annual Norman.
Welcome back to Casselton here on your live event. In the bottom of the 4th inning here. Leading off for the Haymakers will be Carter Nelson, center fielder. Looks like Skachenko is still up there pitching for Garrison. No reason he wouldn't be. He's cruising through this one pretty good as he stays on pace and throws that first one right on the outside corner for a strike.
In Casselton, I mean, down to your last 6 outs here, you're just trying to find a way to get on base.
For sure, just show a little life here. 0-2 quickly to Carter Nelson. The 0-2 pitch misses for a ball. Like we were talking about last inning, Casselton did a good job at they allowed the first couple guys to get on, did a good job fighting back, not allowing any runs, keeping it at that. And we'll see if they can provide any offense to back that up as Skachenko gets the first out of the inning by the way of a strikeout. Brings up Jairus Stahl playing first base tonight. Man, Jairus, watching him, he still just doesn't quite look healthy from that football injury.
No, and that was a tough one. I mean, that's a bad injury. So, you just kind of hope that he can get through baseball season feeling good and, get into the fall and feeling even better, and just be able to put it behind him and, get to have his last couple years of high school athletics in front of him and avoid injuries,
For sure. Obviously a good athlete, great kid. That one's in there for a strike, 2-1. He, swear about half the games I've watched him play this year, he's gotten beamed right in the ankle. Just some bad luck. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Jairus Stahl.
And Skachenko is working quick. I mean, he's been fast the whole game, but I feel like he's sped up here.
For sure. You wonder if Coach told him to get out there and get the game moving. He wants to get back home. They got a long drive ahead, but
yeah.
He also backs it up there, jumps off the mound, makes a good play there to retire Jairus Stahl. Brings up the catcher, Jonah Tholkus. See if he can stay hot. He had a single, I know, on his last at bat, but he just hits. Anytime he's out there, he just hits. And Skachenko back on the mound. He's ready to go. Wind up. Tholkus falls out one straight back for an XL Energy foul ball. XL Energy is proud to support Casselton baseball and the community spirit that brings everyone together. XL Energy, making energy work better. 0-1 here to Jonah Tholkus. Skachenko works out of the windup again. That one hit pretty hard over to third base. Scooped up. Man, nice play there.
Yeah, good strong throw there by the third baseman.
Nice play there by Coble at third to retire the side in the bottom of the fourth, and we head to the fifth after 4 complete. 3-0 Garrison here on your live event.
7th, Ada, Minnesota. FFA Day. New this year, Jindo Bingo, the big air ATV show in the Orange A Broadcasting Grandstand. Plus free music, basketball challenge, Check 6 Veterans Day, Youth Day, Senior Day, racing, the Mooncats, lumberjack shows, and so much more. For the full schedule, visit NormanCountyFair.com. Norman County Fair, Ada, Minnesota, June 24th through 27th. It's where summer begins and the fun never ends.
The World of Outlaws late models are coming to Norman County Raceway on June 30th, 2026. Infield seating, your chance to meet your favorite National Touring Series drivers, and much, much more.
Tickets are available now at NC Raceway.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the 3-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Welcome back to Casselton here on your live event. We head to what will likely be the last inning of the night. Leading off will be second baseman number 6, Trayson Eigelhart, the UJ football commit. Osmondstad still up there working on the mound for the Haymakers. First pitch in there for a strike. He'll look to get ahead here a little bit more than he did last inning, work a little quicker. Not work the whole inning with runners on base. The 0-1 in there for another strike. You can see how Eigelhart's committed to play football in college. He's just an athlete.
Yeah, he really is. And his range. I mean, we saw it in the first game in center field, and then you throw him in the infield and you see the same range there. So, impressive kid. Really, honestly, been really impressed with all of Garrison here tonight. And
for sure. You can see why they have such a good record. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Eigelhart. That one's just high for a ball. Even the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, Ryan started off really well here. You'd like to see him get this guy out and just kind of cruise through this inning, hopefully get the bats going in the bottom half.
For sure. That one's smoked up the middle. We'll see if this turns into a triple. Eichelhart got to second base in a hurry there with a leadoff double. The top of the 5th inning. Brings up first baseman, number 10, Gage Roberts. He was the one who smoked that one out to left last at bat. He got a hold of that one.
That's a pretty good combo with Eichelhart up right in front of him. And
for sure, yeah. We'll see if he can drive in another runner. Osmondstad delivers out of the stretch. That one's in there for a strike, clips the corner. 0-1. 0-1 to Gage Roberts here in the top of the 5th inning. Eichelhart leads off second. Fiddling around with that sliding mitt. Osmondstad comes set. The pitch. Hit high. Foul ball. No balls. 2 strikes.
You wear one of those too?
Every now and then.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, I broke my hand. So when I was coming back from that, I was wearing a slide mitt to kind of protect it. Now I just wear it every now and then when my hand's hurting. But I don't know. I don't know if I think they're like $60 to $80. So I don't know if I'd ever spend the money on one. But one of my teammates gifted me one. So I was like, then I'll wear it.
Oh, that's nice. I mean, every apparatus has its purpose, right?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Gage Roberts. 1-2 pitch. Hit pretty high, straight back. Hits the top of the grandstand. You'll see a lot of kids wearing them in their back pocket, and they get on base, and you think they're going to put them on, and they don't even put it on. So they're just wearing it in their back pocket for show. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled straight back again.
I'm not sure because I think Skeets threw that thing down.
I know there was one game, I think it was last year, we had Pat Adair was umping, and one of our guys got on base, and he hadn't called time, and he started messing around with one, and Pat called time for him because he saw him messing with it, and he said, "Hey, time, he's got to get his oven mitt on." And I thought that was a classic line.
For sure. Classic Pat Adair.
Yeah, for sure.
Wouldn't expect anything less, but that ball was driven out hard. Really, really nice piece of hitting there by Roberts. Obviously straight at the center fielder, but he finds another barrel. Brings up Cooper Coble. Third baseman. Osmondstad comes set, delivers. That one's a little bit outside. Roberts has got to feel pretty good about his night. Couple of barrels, couple of balls hit really hard. 1 ball, no strikes here. Osmondstad comes set, delivers. That ball is rolled over to Rylan Boder at third. He scoops it up, throws on. And that one he's safe. Ball skips away a little bit from Jarrett as Eichelhart moves up to third there on the air. Brings up right fielder, number 3, Emmett Legge. 1 out here for Garrison in the top of the 5th inning. Eichelhart leads off third. Cooper Coble leads off first. Legge at the plate. Osmondstad comes set, delivers. That one clips the corner for a strike. No balls, 1 strike here to Emmett Legge, the right fielder. Osmondstad takes a sign. Comes set. Delivers. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Quick here to Emmett Legge. Eichelhart leads off third. Osmondstad comes set. The 0-2 pitch. Little half swing. Nubber over to Jarrett Stahl at first. He scoops it up, but that'll be an RBI for Emmett Legge as Eichelhart comes in to score. and he moves up. Cooper Coble.
Does his job, right?
For sure.
Not the
Whatever it
prettiest
takes.
swing, not the greatest contact, but does enough to bring home an insurance run.
For sure. He'll take all those you can get, especially in a close game like this. Brings the score to 4-0. Oh, it's obviously you feel pretty good about that lead after the way the night's gone. Not many runs, but still, we'll take any run you can get. Brings up Slade Nordstrom, left fielder. Osmondstad's 0-1 pitch in there for a ball. Evens the count at 1. Cooper Coble now leads off second base. Osmondstad comes set. Delivers. That one hit pretty softly, and Osmondstad picks it up, fields, and throws.
Good play by Ryan. Way to field his position.
Sure.
Doesn't think about it. Gets the ball out of his glove. Flips it to the first baseman, Jarris, real quick.
That'll bring us to the bottom of the 5th inning. 4-0 Garrison on your live event.
Ship is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argusville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents.
Welcome back here to the bottom of the 5th inning on your live event. Leading off will be shortstop, number 11, Cole Boer. Skachenko still up there, dealing on the mound for Garrison. His first pitch. Misses just high for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes to Cole Boer. 1-0 pitch, misses high for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. (2-0 here. 2-0 pitch, swung on and missed. Two balls, 1 strike here to Cole Boer. The bottom of the 5th. Swung on that, missed 2. Even the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I would guess Skachenko's going to go outside here.
Yeah, I would think the same.
I'd be wrong, but he got the strikeout.
Nonetheless, does his job, gets a strikeout. Kind of a weird one there. Looked like a strike, but the catcher kind of bobbled that one. I think Cole was a little bit surprised just because he didn't catch it, but it looked like a strike from here. Brings up Rylan Boder, third baseman, number 13. Skachenko throws that one, breaking ball over his head. I think he caught that one as he was in his set position. Look if he'll do this. Oh no, he didn't do the same there. But 2-0 here to Rylan Boder. Skachenko delivers. That one hit pretty high out to shallow center field. Matt Yoakum comes on, makes the catch to bring the Haymakers to their last out of the night here. Brings up Keegan Peterson, who came in to play second base in the middle of the game.
Yeah, Keegan, you're just looking for a quality bat here. You know, try and get on base. Try and keep this thing, extend this game a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. Nobody wants to be the last out. So we see if they can just pass the torch here and, like you said, extend this one, find a way to tie it up here in the bottom of the 5th.
And Skachenko's just ready to deal.
Yes, he is. Wants to get on that bus and start that 3-hour trek. 2-0 here, Keegan Peterson. That one misses high for a ball. 3 balls, no strikes. Skachenko right back up there. Starts his delivery. That one misses. Spikes it for a ball. 4-pitch walk to Peterson. Brings us to the top of the order with pitcher Ryan Osmondstad.
And same thing with Ryan, right? Just give me a quality at bat. If something's there, I'm going to look to put it in play. I'm not swinging at bad stuff here. I don't want to make the pitcher's job any easier in order, you know.
For sure, especially after a 4-pitch walk there. None really being all that close. Skachenko delivers. That one's low for a ball. Keegan moves up on the wild pitch. Keegan Peterson will be on second. 2 outs here. Bottom of the 5th inning. Ryan Osmondstad at the plate. Mason Skachenko looks to keep his shutout alive.
And good base running by Keegan. As soon as he saw the catcher miss it, he bolted for second.
For sure. That one's up for a ball. 6 straight balls here from Skachenko. Very uncharacteristic of him compared to the rest of the night. He's been pretty efficient, throwing a lot of strikes. See if he can get back to that here in the last out of the night. That one missed low for a ball. 3 balls, no strikes. If you're Ryan here, you'd have to think you're taken after.
Yeah, I mean, I would, right? You know, or you're down 4. You don't need to swing at something that.
We're wrong.
We are wrong.
And proved to be that we probably should have been right, because he rolls over for the last out of the game there, and Garrison salvages a split. We will go to break here and decide on our awards, and we'll be back after a short break here on your live event.
Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Say thank you to the farmers you come into contact with every day. They have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it is an absolute necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us, and there will be farm equipment on the roads. Give them your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at Agassiz Precision Ag,
welcome back here to your live event from Casselton after the Garrison Titans came on top of the second game against the Casselton Haymakers 4-0. We have a few post-game awards here. First one, the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. That one was a pretty easy one. You got to go Mason Skachenko. He fired a 3-hit shutout there, and he was just in command all game. Like, he got in trouble a few times, didn't fret, didn't even bat an eye, and he worked himself out of it to salvage the shutout and bring his team out on top.
Yeah, threw a great game. I mean, he kept our batters in check the whole game. So great game by him. Connection to the game by HTC, Halstead Telephone Company. Discover local reliability you can trust. Halstead Telephone. It's how to connect. HalsteadTel.com. And our connection to the game, that 2-run double by Gage Roberts, really just kind of sealed the deal, if you will, for Garrison to get the split tonight.
For sure. And our last award of the night would be our Precision Play of the Game, Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Agassiz Precision Ag in Hillsborough. Call 701-436-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. That one will go to Brody Seidler, the catcher. He was a difference maker back there tonight, and the play of the game would be when he threw the runner out at second to kind of halt the Haymakers rally and provide a big factor in this game. But all around, clean baseball the whole night, and kind of just a tale of two games there. We had Casselton in control for a decent amount of that first game, and then Garrison, it was all of them the second game of the night. But thanks, Trav, for coming out and doing this tonight. It was fun.
Hey, this was a pleasure working with you, Al. Always fun. Get to see you guys as adults now and get to work with you. And, like you said, quality baseball from both sides all night long, and very efficient baseball.
For sure. Thank you guys for tuning in on your live event.